Okay, I know he's not exactly the most attractive guy, but by telling a little white lie and using a fake Instagram account, he always manages to date women who are way out of his league. These poor women fall for a psychological trick called the decoy effect. Here's how it works. Step 1. He messages them from the Decoy, his fake Instagram account, being super friendly and charming. He uses this account to gain their trust and make them feel comfortable. Step 2. He switches to his real account and tells a small lie to ask them out. The crazy thing is how often it works. When the decoy is done right, asking them out is almost effortless. The decoy is a strategy marketers use to influence your decisions. Think you wouldn't fall for it? Let me show you why it's more common than you'd expect. Let's break down how it works, what's on his fake Instagram, and the little lie he tells. Imagine you're buying flowers for your girlfriend, and these are your options. A bouquet of tulips, very pretty, for $10. A bouquet of roses, also very pretty, for $10. A bouquet of roses with a ribbon, and a card to write a personal message, also for $10. Which one would you pick? Out of 100 people, 16 choose the tulips, nobody picks the plain roses, and 84 go for the roses with the ribbon and card. That's exactly what the seller wants you to choose. Why? Because tulips are expensive to source, and the profit margin is small. But roses are dirt cheap, and they make a big profit on them. If the plain roses weren't an option, people would split evenly between the tulips and the fancy roses, which isn't ideal for the seller. So they throw in the plain roses as a decoy, knowing nobody will pick them, but they'll push you toward the fancy roses. You think, tulips or roses? I'm not sure, but this one with the ribbon and card is obviously better. And just like that, you fall into the decoy trap. Now, you're probably starting to figure out how this guy uses his fake Instagram as a decoy, right? Dan Ariely did this experiment at MIT. He took photos of two equally attractive students. When he asked 100 women on campus who they preferred, it was split 50-50. Then he introduced a decoy. He slightly distorted one guy's photo, adjusted the nose, spread the eyes a little, just enough to make him look a bit less attractive. Now, with three options, the first guy, his slightly less attractive twin, the decoy, and the second guy, the results changed. Suddenly, 70 to 80% of the women pick the first guy over the second. The same thing happened with the other student. When they distorted his photo, erased some eyebrows, added a couple of moles, the majority of women chose the other guy. Nobody ever picks the decoy. The ugly twin's only job is to make the other guy look better. So my friend made an Instagram account for his fake twin. When he goes to the beach, he photoshops half the pictures to look worse and uploads them to his twin's account. Then, from that account, he starts chatting with a woman he's interested in until he breaks the ice. Once she's warmed up to the decoy, he messages her from his real account. Here's the lie. He says, "Both my twin and I want to ask you out. We think you're amazing, but we want to keep things cool between us, so we're letting you decide." And even though he's not particularly attractive, his ugly twin, the decoy, makes him seem like the better option compared to any other guy sliding into her DMs.